Hey guys, how's it going? I'm that socially awkward gamer you probably forgot existed, otherwise known as Patty Jack. And we're playing Grab today. That guy doesn't have a head. And I'm kind of confused why. I actually don't know. I think that's a player too, and that's kind of weird. Yeah, it is a player, so I'm not sure what's going on with that. But I do know if you dance, miscellaneous dubstep starts playing, and it's kind of hilarious, and you magically heal when you dance and grab, so I couldn't really explain it. I'm dancing with a headless guy doing the Gangnam Style dance and healing myself. Well, that's Grab, end of the video. Okay, so what's Grab? Well, it's an early access game that just went into it today. And it's kind of one of those, like, crafting survival simulator space thingies. My experience with it so far is it's pretty much Rust in space. And, I mean, it's very similar to that. You run around this big open world, interact with players. Very similar crafting system. You open this up and then look like crafting stuff. You go harvest materials via nodes around the world, whether they be trees or big inexplicable piles of fossils for some reason, or like gemstones and stuff, and then you just mine it out. And the game's gonna probably hit some lag spikes. It is very, very early alpha right now, so for that reason, I would say that you guys should probably hold off on buying the game, because it's like, there's so many bugs, it's not optimized. So much stuff not in the game. Doesn't even have a proper options menu. This is the options menu you get. So, that's great. No sound sliders, nothing other than shadows, light shafts, and post-processing. I mean, this is day one, so what else do you expect, right? But if you're dead set on getting the game, and I would really only recommend that for like bug testing purposes, because this guy's headless, for God's sake. What's going on? I think someone just hit someone else, and now he's running away, I guess. I would only recommend getting this game if you're into, like, bug testing and stuff, because it's so early right now. But if you are, then it's currently, like, $15, I think, on Steam. It's on sale right now. I think it's gonna bump back up to $20 sooner or later, so, you know. But what we're going to do is just kind of go around the world and kind of like do a little bit of a mini-series on it, because I did one for Rust, and this game is quite similar. And the devs sent me along a code for it, so I was like, you know what? Let's do this. Let us do this bullshit. So, it's kind of a weird mix, because it's a giant world, different biomes and stuff. And then there's also, like, leveling systems. I have no idea how to level up yet, because everything I know killing things doesn't seem to give me XP, and killing people doesn't. So, I'm not really sure how that works. But as you can see, that thing's a level 7, so I probably don't want to annoy it too much, because it might try to eat my face off. And I've noticed there's certain creatures that are hostile or non-hostile, and then there's ones that don't really fight you unless you, like, go out of your way to piss them off. I'm pretty sure this guy won't attack me if I attack him. Yeah, he'll just stand there and wave at me. He's not a player. I can talk to him, though, and currently, for some reason, I can only buy pets from him. I'm not really sure what those do, either. Never had enough money to buy them. But one would imagine this is kind of the layout for NPCs that you can kind of build towns with, or talk to and trade, maybe get quests from in the future. So that's kind of neat. Alright. Oh my god, the sunlight. I can't see anything. What is this? It's pretty, though. Some nice lighting effects, even if there are, like, way too many. And I do mean way too many. Okay. I gotta actually, because of my recording, it's bumping my frames down hard, so I'm going to turn off dynamic shadows, light shafts, and post-processing. This game's probably going to look really weird now. See if it makes any frame rate difference. It doesn't. Okay. I mean, that's a new one. Okay, I maybe got like 4 extra frames out of that, so I'm actually just going to turn all that back on again. Right, there we go. We'll just do all that again. Yeah, my frames actually just went up, so that's weird. The game looks sexier like this. My guy seems to be scared of something. I don't think those things are going to attack me, and I want to get that crystal, so we're going to go over there. So, crystal is one of the resource nodes you mine in the game. You gotta be careful not to hit those bugs. And you do it by using your handy-dandy little mining tool, multitasking thing. You can do tons of things with it. You can get those. You can, like, for some reason, chop down an entire tree. You can also get ores and other things like that. Inexplicable, like, fossils out of the ground. And when you knock trees down, then they actually fall like that. That thing is very, very large and doesn't look too pleasant. We're just gonna take a little wander over there. There's some fossils over there anyways. We'll go take a look at those. Hopefully I get into an area that bumps my frames up a bit, because right now this is a little bit ridiculous. Someone's waving at me. You can never tell if that's a player or not. I don't think it is. There's a lot of fossils around here though, so we're gonna go get all those. These are fossils that you mine. And yeah, they do just look like undigested bones and dung. So I'm not really sure what's up with that. This is very Rust-like. You just go up to nodes and you mine them. And if someone else who doesn't like you sees you mining it, they just decide to come up and kind of try to kick your ass. But, you know. So we'll go grab some of these and then we'll head over and probably start making a bit of a base. What is that? Oh my god! Okay, so I just found the equivalent of a creeper in this game. And then there's another one. Okay. Not gonna lie, not too happy with that. Why? Why is that happening? What did I ever do to that thing? Whatever. At least they give you a bit of a warning, unlike creepers do. There's a lot of fossils around here. That's actually really good for us. I think that's some ore over there, too. And some more crystal. That's good. Grab some more of this stuff. It's fairly important to get this stuff pretty early on. Luckily, the spawns seem to be pretty decent. Come over here and get that. Then we'll probably set up a little base camp somewhere. Now, I found this, like, giant research station earlier when I was playing, and when I went inside it, like, you can see from miles around, it's a huge facility. There's an actual door to get inside it. When I did that, there's, like, a crap ton of resources everywhere. Like, more than you could ever possibly imagine. It made no sense, because it was, like, ores randomly growing out of, like, the walls and stuff, which are obviously man-made. But the only thing I can really think of for that is when you go into, like, a world cell, the game automatically spawns the same amount of stuff it does in the outside cell when you go inside somewhere, so there's, like, stuff everywhere. And it's, like, it's crazy. Like, I couldn't have possibly mined it all and used it all on my own. That's how much it was. Okay, got some more gem stuff. Should we go down to the beach, maybe? Nah, there's not a whole lot down there. I'm gonna grab these gems as well. Come on, there we go. Well, there's some stuff down there. Doesn't look all that interesting. See, I want to go find one of those, like, big, like a dungeon again or something. They've got, like, randomly spread out dungeons across the world, which are kind of interesting, where you go inside them and there's, like, NPCs and mining resources and stuff, so it's kind of neat, and it's all, like, procedurally generated, so it's actually, it's like, there's a lot of good ideas in this game that I've noticed so far. But again, it's like so early on in its development, it's like, is it really going to actually come to fruition, or is a lot of this going to be scrapped halfway through, you know? And this game is having a bad time running right now. I wasn't experiencing this earlier. It was actually running pretty smoothly, so this is new to me. So, apparently this game's supposed to have, like, different worlds that you can go visit and stuff, and, like, space travel or something. It's like, this game is basically like a even smaller budget version of No Man's Sky from what I've seen so far. everything down to the color palette, to the kind of like the sci-fi settings, like all the crafting and stuff. It's very reminiscent of it. Although, truth be told, we haven't really seen any gameplay for No Man's Sky, so who really knows? Okay, should we go up into the... maybe get out of the forest and go into the mountain? That's what I'm thinking we'll do.